Hey guys, came from 15, back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm kind of giving a manga update review, or not review, manga update video in terms of Black Clover. Now I'm obviously doing this before the Black Clover manga chapter comes out officially. The unofficial translations have already came out. I already read the chapter early this morning, and it was a pretty solid chapter, pretty solid conclusion or cliffhanger to where we will next get chapter the next chapter, which won't be until December, sadly. And if you guys don't know, or if you haven't heard of the news, the Black Clover manga is officially leaving Shonen Jump as of the next chapter that comes out officially, which is this upcoming Sunday, and it will be transferring to Jump GIGA or GIGA magazine or something like that, but I'm just gonna call it GIGA. And that is pretty much going to be going on for this foreseeable future till the end of the series. So hey, I just wanted to make a quick video, or well, not a quick video, kind of a little video about the news and my thoughts on it. So number one, obviously, let's actually, before anything, let's read the author's note, because Tabata actually gives a message that ended up being translated about his move over into Jump Giga. But basically, the message is, as the serialization of Black Clover has been going on for a long time, the increasing demands of the schedule for a weekly serialization has been clashing more. Hold on a quick second, guys. Sorry, I was looking at something sports related, but going back to Tabata's message, what is it? I'll start from the beginning. As the serialization of Black Clover has been going on for a long time, the increasing demands of the scheduled for a weekly serialization has been clashing more and more with my own situation as a manga author. Therefore, I've been discussing this with the editorial department for a while, and this time we have decided to transfer to GIGA. It is a sudden move, and it might have surprised the readers. I would like to apologize for not being able to finish the serialization in Weekly Shonen Jump. However, with GIGA, I believe I can proceed with the climax of Black Clover in a more optimal condition, aligning with my personal situation as a writer. There are still there's still quite a few stories I'd like to draw that I must draw, so please look forward to them. I'll do my best to bring Black Clover to a successful conclusion. While this may be a bit of your patience, I will definitely power up in the upcoming winter issue of Giga, so I would be grateful if you could keep an eye on Asta and everyone else's future. Thank you very much for your continued support. That message was by Yuki Tabata, made by done by a translator. And then I think that same message was on the unofficial translation of this recent Black Clover chapter that came out. So maybe they'll put that same message in the official translation as well, and I'll cover that as well in my manga chapter review. But basically, that says what it all says right then and there. He's making a jump to Jump Giga, going from Weekly Shonen Jump, and now the next Black Clover chapter won't release till basically December. And how, when I was looking into research and doing my homework and everything on this, Jump Giga pretty much releases their manga chapters on a seasonal basis, which is every big part of a season, or that's pretty much when they release a chapter, or they typically release chapters every 3 months from the last chapter release. So the next chapter drop won't literally pretty much be till the end of the year. So we're gonna get at least one more Black Clover chapter before the end of 2023. So yeah, that's pretty much kind of it. Now, I guess some positives and cons in this. I guess a positive is, well, this is really great news for Yuki Tabata in terms of his personal situation. If you don't know what's going on in his personal life, not only I believe he's going through some health issues, but mostly it's his family that are going through like health issues. Like I think like he made a mention about his wife being very ill at some point, or is still very ill and continues to have health issues. And obviously the man is worried about his wife, as he should be, and trying to balance worrying about his wife, taking care of his wife, while at the same time you have a weekly deadline for a manga chapter for Black Clover to freaking worry about as well. It doesn't give him enough time to cater to his wife and make sure she's in the best interest, because you would see how the last few chapters sometimes he would take an occasional break because he needed to take he needed to he obviously needed to take care of his wife. Hell, a few like weeks ago he took like a whole month break off, I believe. Or three, no, I think he took like a whole month or 3 months off. I forgot, I can't remember. I think it was like 3 months. And that could have also played a role in taking care of his wife. And obviously, you know, maybe Shonen Jump was like, all right, we'll give you 3 months off, but you got to come back and be back here and everything. So obviously a pro in the fact that the transferring to Jump Giga for Tabata is really good, because now he can focus on his health, other stuff outside of him making his manga, and he can also take care of his family, who, hey, they're probably ill, they're not in the best shape of their life, and he can actually be at home, help them, cater to them, and take care of them, and maybe hopefully nurse them back to good, strong health again. I guess another positive in this is, and it can kind of play as a con too, is the fact that it seems like Black Clover in the manga will probably be ending sooner than expected. And on top of it, the fact is, we're gonna when the next new chapter drops, there's more than likely going to be more than just 13 or 17 pages. We're probably going to get around 50, 60, maybe 70 page chapter for Black Clover when it does come back, which, my goodness, I literally can't wait when I'm able to read that and everything. Like, just imagining reading a freaking 50 page or 60 page, damn near shit, I'll take a 70 page Black Clover chapter, which he can add so much content in one freaking chapter that you can take away as you're doing a review on a chapter. You could talk about this story point, that story point, and everything. And again, going back to the point, like, you know, it could be ending sooner than expected. If we're getting like almost 60, 70 page manga chapters, Black Clover could probably end maybe sometime in 2024, if not maybe early, probably 2020, early to mid 2025. And like I said, that's also a con, because that just goes to show you how long you have to wait to see the conclusion of Black Clover, and things like that. And again, like in the message, he basically said it looks like he's going to draw most of the content he would be able to do. You know, maybe if it was still a weekly Shonen Jump, he would have probably, I wouldn't say rushed it, but maybe not have done many story points that he will probably now do transferring over to Jump Giga, because now he has a good extended time to rest, recuperate, and then get back in the game. But maybe if he was still a weekly Shonen Jump, he might have like potentially cut some things out, because he wants to finish the story up, because maybe his situation in his personal life is probably worsening. So, you know, that's kind of the thing right then and there. And those are kind of really my two pros about the whole thing. Obviously, my cons is the fact that it's a long ass wait till the next chapter, like waiting December and everything, you know, for the next manga chapter. It's gonna suck. and obviously, but if you're gonna be pissed off at the news and you're gonna blame Tabata for making the jump, well, then that just goes to show you really never cared about the individual, the author that is Yuki Tabata. You only cared about seeing the end and the conclusion of the story. And listen, I want to see the end and the conclusion to Black Clover as well. I really truly do. But hey, if it's for me to wait, so I know I get a better chapter in the future, and on top of the fact that the author's personal life, his situation, gets better, hey, more power to Tabata making that decision. It's his freaking story. He can choose what he wants to do, and I can't really complain or argue with his decision. I think it's a smart decision on his front, that he decides to move. He's deciding to move to a different magazine to tell his story, to tell the climax of his story, and everything. So that's kind of the thing right then and there. So yeah, and I guess another is more onto the anime side of things. Obviously, the Black Clover movie, Sword of the Wizard King, was amazing. It was like, when it came out, it was literally like one of the highest watched movies on Netflix. Like, I think it was like practically in their top 10, for different countries, not just United States. It's like, I want the freaking anime for Black Clover to return. And obviously you have your anime people waiting for the anime for Black Clover to return. Also, with this, I think another con in this, with this news about him transferring different magazines, basically means that and it's funny because when I made my review for Black Clover of the movie Sword of the Wizard King, I said this only means, with the fact that everybody is loving this movie, it only means that the anime is probably going to come back sooner than expected. Now, that was me back in like June/June-ish / July-ish, where I pretty much was saying like, yeah, the Black Clover anime, with the hype train of this movie, it's gonna come back probably in a year's time. By then, the manga should be concluding, if not in the final stages. The anime can come back, adapt the content, and guess what? You'll probably get the final 2 seasons of Black Clover, and by the time you get to the true final season of Black Clover, manga will probably already be done by now. Because of the transference to Jump Giga and the fact that it's a long wait and, for these chapters to come out, the Black Clover anime could potentially be delayed a little bit longer than we might have anticipated, more than what I think is. So now it seems like it's going to be a longer wait for the anime to come back than we thought, because who knows, unless Tabata ends the story in like 2-3 chapters, or just 2 chapters in general, well then, okay, maybe we'll get the anime back quicker. But the fact that, okay, it seems like that's probably not going to be the case, it sucks too, because I really wanted to see the anime make a return and everything, and we really haven't gotten official confirmation of the anime returning. And who knows, the anime could potentially return. We just finish up the Spade Kingdom arc, and then we just wait for obviously this current arc to finish in the manga, and then that's when they'll do their final season of Black Clover, the anime. So that could be the thing there. I don't know, we'll just have to see where it goes, but that's kind of the thing right then and there. But ending off this video, what a freaking massive dropping or letdown from a weekly Shonen Jump. Obviously it's very much detailed how the working can. What the heck? Hold on a quick second, guys. Okay, back. But as I was saying, like, we know the working conditions in Japan, aren't the best. Hell, go watch freaking Zom 100. Like, the first episode is a clear enough description to show you how bad the work style, the work life in Japan is, how these people just don't treat their employees with the common courtesy, the common respect, looking out for them. And I understand, yeah, there's deadlines and everything involved, but like, if somebody's like personal situation isn't in the best situation in terms of like maybe personal health, like shit, give them more than just 3 months off. Give them maybe a year off to like, let me get my situation under control. I'll come back within a year's time, and hopefully by then it's better. But because, you know, Weekly Shonen Jump, their demands to get these manga chapters out so damn fast, you know, it just does it just it's too hard for these, you know, people. And it's a pretty big loss for Weekly Shonen Jump because Black Clover was one of their best hitters, you know, and we already know like My Hero Academia, that's in its conclusion. So you already lost Black Clover. My Hero Academia is gonna be wrapping up, which, you know, that only see this move also further shows me like maybe Horikoshi should do the same thing. Jump to a different manga company or Jump magazine that is willing to freaking give him the ample amount of time to rest, tell his story, and look out for the author. Because I read this week's chapter for My Hero Academia and it's only like 7 pages, and it's like the guy who got off, you know, he was off for a week, you know, like just 1 week, and now guess what? Boom, 7-page chapter, and you're just like, what the hell? So honestly, hell, I'd be in full support if Horikoshi makes the move to GIGA magazine too, and GIGA magazine's like, hey dude, you can rest and recuperate and do what you want. You know, next chapter comes out in December. So, you know, that would be kind of the thing right then and there within itself that, hey, I think that this would actually benefit Horikoshi. Yeah, but as I was saying, this actually, you know, you think about it and everything, and it's just like, man, maybe Horikoshi should do the same thing. And I'm thinking about that, and I'm just like, you know what? Maybe Horikoshi should join Tabata and just switch over to Jump GIGA. Like, yeah, it would suck to see My Hero Academia. We would have to wait for its climax too, like every 3 months, 3 or 4 months. But if it's to increase Horikoshi's health and we would get longer, way longer chapters, you know, hey, I'll take it if it's for the health of an author, you know. And, you know, maybe some of these authors that sign up with Shonen Jump, maybe they look at a Tabata and be like, you know what, instead of, you know, just working here with their Shonen Jump's like crazy demands, I think I'm gonna go over to a different magazine that's willing to give me more leeway, more rest and recuperation and everything. Like, you know, that's kind of the thing right then and there. We know, like, you know, and then there's only like several mangas that I know for Shonen Jump that release like monthly, like Dragon Ball Super does monthly. I think Boruto also is a monthly release as well. And it's like, well then damn, at least give maybe Tabata or hell, even Horikoshi something like that. Maybe a monthly schedule release where they can make 1 chapter a month, take off for about a month, and then boom, that's it. But that's pretty much the news about Black Clover. So yeah, hey, what are your thoughts on the decision for Black Clover transferring over to Jump GIGA? Your thoughts as a whole about this whole move. Do you like it? I guess, do you not like it? Does it suck? You know, are you happy that Tabata will finally get some rest to heal up his issues that's going on in his personal life? And also, do you think there should be other Shonen Jump authors that should follow his suit? I think obviously the biggest one everybody will make a mention is Horikoshi. And again, Horikoshi also gets a lot of shit from the fandom in My Hero Academia because it's just, the fandom for My Hero Academia is so terrible. It's bad. You know, they take it out on the guy, and obviously the guy's going through his own personal situation. So you have to wonder, should he make the jump to GIGA or some other Jump magazine in Japan that will be willing to give him more time off than just, we'll give you a week off. Again, I still don't understand why they won't. And again, I don't know. I said this in My Hero Academia reviews. Maybe Horikoshi's the guy trying to push through, and he's just a stubborn individual that won't just say, nah, I need to take a rest. or something. But hey, you know, it's his story and we'll see. But anyways, catch you guys in the next video. Till then, guys, stay safe out there and have a great rest of your day or never in this video. Peace.